Hello, I'm Christian, representing YMCA Malta. Today I'm here to present an idea to you to change the world, to affect the environment and also to have a social impact on the life of people in Malta. Today, we have 3 shelters. As a matter of fact, YMCA was the first organization to start a shelter providing a home to the homeless. Notwithstanding, it is important that we become self-sufficient, and so to become sustainable, our social entrepreneurship department makes sure that they embark on different initiatives through the private sector and some our own to be able to generate resources that are critical in expanding or better providing the services that we continue to provide. One of those initiatives is the YMCA Charity and Vintage Shop in Zaba. Today, we provide opportunity to the economic challenge to be able to get clothes for free or to be able to buy it at a cheaper cost. Yes, clothes is still cheaper, but the cheaper is still costly to some, and we have to pay attention to that. I want us to pause, think back into your wardrobe. There are so many clothes, I think, maybe you have forgotten about them that even you have. Because yes, we buy more, but we wear less. And so, there is an environmental cost to it. This is critical. We cannot wait, because waiting and not solving them is waiting in line to die. And so today, I present to you an idea called Antik. Antik will work on a 3-tier system. 1, the clothes that are donated to us will be listed online. Number 2, if you look at your clothing, the inactive ones, currently, the statistics show that each person tends to wear their clothes about just 5 to 8 times. Every day we need to give clothes out from our head office in Valletta. This is critical. But when you list your clothes to sell, because you are supporting a good cause, YMCA will also have a quota to be able to run the organization effectively. The third one is that most people are becoming homeless. The statistics in Malta is very scary, especially during the COVID. Last year, 80% of the people that the referrals that we received that wanted a place, Maltese were 80%. Aside the environmental impact this project will have, it also have a social impact. There are many homeless people that come, and because of the challenges that confronts them, they are not able to work. We expect this project to become a transitional job, to give them experience and to get them back on their feet. I want to say that, yes, it is beautiful to be colorful, but it comes with a cost. And if you don't do anything about it, we are waiting in line to die. Thank you very much.
Looking at your idea, I mean, so basically, I mean, there's a lot of people who've sold second-hand clothing before for charities. I mean, it's quite a common way of doing things. So what's different about your project that you're doing it online? And how are you going to do the distribution? How are you going to get the things to come in? I mean, how's that going to work? Because obviously the online, to set up a website will cost 500 euros, right? There's not going to be a lot of money. You know, 1,000 euros, that's not the cost of something like this.
For example, on Tuesday, we'll go to, let's say, Gozo in Victoria, and that is where it will be stationed. All the people will have to come and be able to pick up the clothes that they need. Or if you are in the environs of Valletta, we give you a day that you can come to the head office so that we can eliminate the cost of sending it to the homes of the people.
Can you tell us exactly how many youth is the organization helping at the moment and what are the age groups?
So currently we have 88 children that we are helping, that when we have a program, they are there. And so these children are minors from the age of 5 to 17, they are classified as a minor. Then we have what we call the well-being program, which has to be on hold because we don't have the resource, which was also going to cater for people in their teens and their 20s.
For me, I see 2 problems here, because you mentioned shelters, and obviously the shelters, of course, they need the support, they need the resources. But then what I understood, that you want to raise the money for the shelters through the clothes, through the recycled clothes. This I have a little bit problem with, because how I see it, nowadays, we live in such a fast-paced, such a world that the moment when, as you said, we use our clothes only a couple of times, they become cheaper and cheaper. So the margin, like we buy more because we can buy more, but then it's so easy for us to dispose it. When it comes to selling online, as a woman, I guess I would just say that it would become such a kind of effort, in fact, to go online, try to resell it, like see it. Otherwise, you just go if you want something, you want second-hand, or you go to the upscaler, let's say second shop, or you go to one of the social media groups and try to fast buy something that you actually like.
So obviously I admire what you guys do at YMCA. As a project, it's hard for me to see that it could ever be feasible or also sustainable. That is my opinion. I am possibly, I'm the only Maltese person here.
Okay, so to answer that...
Most Maltese people, even if they have a low budget, will not gravitate towards a second-hand store. They'll go to one of the fast fashion stores which, you know, sell a shirt for, what, 10 euro, you know? And you wear it twice and you dispose of it. So I'm not going to ask a question, actually. I'm going to start the voting, and from me, it's going to be a no.
For me, it's going to be a no.
I would agree with them that I'm not so sure with your current model that it's that it's going to necessarily work. If you could come back with something that was a bit more structured on the project development phase, I think it could work. So, and I like what you're doing overall. So, I'll give you a chance. So I'll give you a vote towards you.
You said to me one thing that stuck a bit, and that is that when you do it online, you take away the stigma for people to actually go into a second-hand shop, the ones who need it. And I think that is a good angle. To run a successful online shop is a lot of work. I mean, to create it may not cost the world, but it will cost quite significant, and you need to have your payment set up and all those type of things. It's all doable. It's a big exercise, but I think for what you are trying to achieve here also, there could be a market there based on some of those things that you said, though. So I would like to say yes, to give it a chance as well.
Thank you. I love you guys so much. Okay, so here I am making this final decision again. This project, if it goes well, it would help to give revenue to other projects that are making a huge impact. So it's not just a one-off. You have 88 kids, you have volunteers that are willing to help. And if it's structured well, I think it could work. So I would also let you go on to the next.
Okay, thank you very much. And then the two that said no to me, I would say if you want to I know it to be successful.
You've already got through.
You've gone through. You've gone through.
Okay.
You're through.
You've gone through. Thank you. So I brought some things for you. I'll leave them and then...
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for being here. Wow, that was close. That was like 2 yeses, 2 no, and it was like suspense till the end. And in the end, you got your yes. So you're through to the next round. First of all, well done on your delivery and on the answers you gave in the questions. So how do you feel? How are you feeling? You made it to the next round.
It was really exciting, mixed feelings, because I was very anxious. But if you have a belief in something, you go for it.
Well done, Chris.
Thank you.
Keep it up. Well done.